Yeah, I do believe that they are given the chance, like they can bring in like a little bit of like a good change, positive change. For instance, there's a few places where there's a little bit of change already. So I believe they can hold each other accountable and bring in like a positive impact to the people. Yeah.
Personally, I think so nothing has changed ever since batswadi ba rona ba votile le rona re votile, I think how many months ago. So I don't see any changes. So it's still the same party, same people voting. So what's one? We're still voting for the same party, but no changes. And in Borankore are the very same people that are crying for changes. Keep on never voting the same party. So what's one?
I believe that government wants what's best for everybody, right? That is why we always go to polling stations to vote so that our voice can be heard as a democracy. But then there comes a point in time where people need to get or acquire more resources externally instead of just depending on government resources, because of this, there can only be so much to go around. And usually there never is enough to go around. I'll touch with the NSFAS issue. There's always space for kids who seem to be doing a little bit better than the rest. And then the ones who actually come from disadvantaged backgrounds, those who really need those bursaries and endorsements to go to school, are the ones who usually find themselves on the backlog of things and they can't actually go through with their academic aspirations. But I, as a youth, and I'm speaking not only for myself, but for those who are also in the same age group as I am, the one thing I can say is, yes, the GNU is very important when it comes to the development of our country, but as the youth, we tend now to switch resources and rely on more private sectors, private colleges, private companies to give us jobs. Mainly not because of the government cannot provide for the needs that the youth require to better their lives, but mainly because of reliability. And also at the same time, those are spaces where we can actually showcase our skills, which we probably would have acquired from tertiary institutions.
Now I think if we have different parties together to govern, maybe there can be a better change. That's my hope. I don't believe in one party being a governing party, but I think if there is a few parties and then they work together, maybe there can be a better change.
No, I don't see any changes. Yes, I have hope. Only if we can start implementing things that are going to work for us. Like, okay, let's leave the government alone. Let us have a way, because there isn't one, to express ourselves to the government. The government knows what we want, but without us mentioning now and then, it won't happen.
So what's the solution?
The solution is, in fact, we must mobilize ourselves, we the people. If I say mobilize, I don't mean we must mobilize to fight. No, we're not going to fight. We must mobilize ourselves, equip ourselves, and talk, and give mandates and dates. You see, when are we expecting changes? Significantly.
I believe the GNU will work in our favor, especially we just came out of the voting situation, and we all saw what was happening within the whole voting sector. But then the main thing here is, I just hope that whatever the GNU decides to do is in the favor of not just Black South Africans, but all of us as South Africa, so that we can create a better future for the little ones.